guys? Back to channel 4. Another reaction. We are back at it again with We Came as Romans. Coming out harder, coming out heavier than ever, I would feel like, because these guys are definitely changing the game when it comes to their music. They're trying a lot of new stuff. They're trying a lot of new elements. I feel like, especially from their past tracks, I feel like this new wave of modern metalcore is heavier, it's grittier, it's more intense, and I just can't be any more excited for these guys, especially because the last one we reacted to had that, dystopian element. It had that, cyberpunky-esque kind of like tone to it, with the riffs, with the choppiness of the riffs. I really like that one. Not too much guitar playing in that one. I felt like it was more shining on the vocal side of things, but when that Bad Omens riff, let out, I like that. I wish they played with it just a tiny bit more, in my opinion. Especially they could have, did something, special with the breakdown in that one. That one really didn't have one, so I felt like they could have, played with that riff a little bit more, in my opinion, but it is what it is. So are we going to get another heavy one like that? Or are we going to get a more like, subtle one that just shows off, the cleans of his vocals? I don't know, but they've been kind of skipping on the, the dirty vocals, in my opinion. They haven't really been showing too much of that. So I don't know if the new album's going to bring out a little bit more intense heaviness, or just saving those tracks for the album. I don't know. A lot of speculation for all these bands coming out with new albums. Who knows what, heavy songs that they might be hiding from us that they don't want to show yet. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe and appreciate it. And to really help me out, and if like We Came as almost just as much as I do, be sure to like on this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by and checking out some awesome videos. So we're just getting started on these heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, no time wasting. Let's get right into it. This is We Came as Romans, newest release track titled One by One.
I'm still trying to find a reason. Trying to fix the damage I've done.
Ooh.
How do I forgive?
Let's go, boys.
Things I can't forget. What I've done.
Show me what we're working with.
Yeah, that can't be who
Bass,
I
though.
am. But it's clear to me that I'll always see the flaws in my design.
Ooh.
And honestly,
What's that, little pinch harmonics?
I'll make it right this time. I'm still trying to find a reason. Trying to fix the damage I've done. Trying a million pieces. Putting them back together one by one.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this kind of track, though.
Grow and understand the only way.
Very classic modern metalcore, though.
I'm not safe, but I'm not damned.
Let's see what we got, though. Little drum beats, though.
Reminds me I'm alive. I'm still trying to find a reason. Trying to fix the damage I've done. Trying a million pieces. But I'm putting them back
Got that catchy chorus, though.
one by one. But I'm putting them back together.
Very more upbeat than what I was expecting. But who knows what this is gonna bring, though, right here. Ooh. Let's go, boys. Put it down. Ooh, a little synth action.
Closer and closer I get to the end.
Oh yes, keep it going.
It's all I can say in my head. Cut off.
Oh, keep it going.
Not by a thread. No, this will not be the end. I'm still trying to find a reason.
Woo!
Trying to fix the damage I've done.
Let's get it, boys.
A million pieces, but I'm putting them back together. I'm still trying to find a reason. I'm still trying to find a reason. Putting them back together, one by one.
Woo! Oh, riff it up.
By one.
Oh yeah, very heavy hitting. Very heavy hitting. Wasn't expecting that little. Oh wait, what is this? What is this? What is this? Got a little tease? Oh, what is that? A little tease? Is that a little tease for the next one? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see about that. But what a slap with them. What a slap it. I wasn't expecting, the modern element. I wasn't expecting, the radio friendly kind of, underlining tone of that track. It felt like we were gonna go a little bit heavier, a little bit more hard hitting than that one. But it's a very, classic metalcore track. Has like, the verses, the clean verses, the catchy chorus like they always do. But they had the breakdown though. They had the breakdown, a little bit rock down vibe, a little bit, kind of, hardcore elements in there as well. But I liked when they played it out a little bit. I like when they, they didn't just do like a little short kind of like, 10-second thing there. They did like a whole another half of the breakdown, it felt like. So I like that. I appreciate that. Adding a little bit more to the heaviness, a little bit more to the hardcore factor. I feel like this one you can categorize as a very, modern metalcore track. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy here. There's no crazy solos. There's no like out of this world, riffage that's been playing here. But it's very subtle. It's very, modern metalcore at its best. It's just a typical track, I would say. But there's definitely heavier ones that these guys have made. There's definitely more, crazy stuff that these guys have put out in the past. But it's a very modern track, I feel like. It's just one of those tracks that, you would listen to that's on the album. And probably wouldn't be my favorite one to go out and listen to if I was reacting to the album. I don't want to say it's bad or anything, but it's a very mid track, I would say. But like I said, every track, like I said, it is hard writing a track. It is hard writing a song, rather. But I feel like it'll be one of those ones that'll just get, buried between other tracks, if that makes sense. But very catchy chorus, though. Some people would like it. Some people might argue that is the catchiest one like that. I wasn't expecting him to go high in the chorus. I felt like he was going to do more of the screaming, kind of, like, especially when the title of the song came around. I thought he was going to scream that a little bit more when that came around in the chorus. But he kind of went higher. He kind of went like this echoey, chanty kind of thing, which I wasn't expecting from these guys as well. But these guys love to do that with their choruses. They love to do those sing-along worthy, chanty kind of thing, especially in like live shows. I feel like that can be, very interesting for the crowd to get, sing along with you, to chant those lyrics out, which I can understand. But I would say that this one isn't one of my favorite ones that I've listened to, from the newer stuff that they've been dropping. I think I like the last one a little bit more, the Where Did You Go one, just because it has that dystopian element and has that hard-hitting riff that's very catchy. It's very simple, but it's so catchy in there. I didn't really see anything catchy to me, at least personally, in this one. But that is what it is. You're not gonna like every single track. You're not gonna like every single song on the album. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what that one drops later in the near future. Amongst all these other bands that are dropping stuff, I can say it time and time again, we have so much music coming out. We have so many albums dropping, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle every single one, but I'm gonna do my best for you guys as well. But be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially if you're new here, because we're going through every single band on the channel. You want to miss out on a single one, guarantee that. I'll see you guys next one.